Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today we're going to talk about some of my favorite concealers for mature skin. I am 53 years old, and I know that a lot of times as we get older, I know I've always had dark marks under my eyes, and it's hereditary. So yeah, if you can see the slight darkness under my eyes. So because it's hereditary, it's hardly anything you can really do about it. But now that I've also gotten older, of course my skin, my eyes look, really good for my age, but creasing is an issue that a lot of us have at this age. And some younger girls that have natural hereditary creasing when it comes to concealers, I notice more creasing around my eyes as well as my dark under eye. As you can see, I have some indentions here that are natural. I've had these my whole life. So I want to talk about some concealers for us mature women that have issues with creasing, issues with our kind of the concealer piling up like in the corners of our eyes, after a period of time of being at an event or wearing our makeup after hours of wear of our makeup. So one of my favorites, I'll talk about my second favorite right now, which is Makiage. This is a really good concealer, not only for your makeup, but also for doing the no makeup look. So I'm gonna do one side, I'm gonna do this side of Makiage, and then usually this is how I apply my concealer. I normally start here in the corner, and then I kind of just, because another thing we don't want to do is, and I'm gonna let that sit for a little while, but another thing we don't want to do is overdo it on the concealer. We're not like the younger girls where they can put like a ton of concealer and then pat that all in and then add all this cakey powder, and then when we get older, we can't do that because more product causes more things to go into our creases. So usually I'll let that sit just for a little while, but in the meantime I want to talk about what I have on my skin now. I'll do another video that involves skincare, but right now I'll do just a quick thing on what I do for skincare to help plump my skin, to make my skin look more youthful. And one of those things is I have my own cleansing oil. Cleansing oil is extremely important for any skin, young or mature skin, but it's especially good for older skin, for mature skin, because our skin, we tend to have dry patches in different areas, and harsh cleansers tend to dry our skin out even more. And then when your skin is dry, then the fine lines show up even more because they're dehydrated. So a good thing to do is to keep your skin hydrated is an oil cleanser, and this is on any skin type. This is dry skin, natural skin, dry skin, normal skin, and oily skin. You would think, oh, if I have oily skin, putting oil will make, no, it's the complete opposite. If you have oily skin, I have a normal skin, but if you have oily skin, putting oil on the skin actually makes the skin less oily. And then we'll talk about that in detail later because we're doing a concealer video right now. But I just wanted to say, oil cleanser. I make my own oil cleanser, and that'll be coming out pretty soon because I have a line of scrubs and cleansers that I've been working on that are natural, that I love and that I use in my everyday skincare. So oil cleanser, and then I always use my hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid is very important. This one is L'Oreal. I love this one. It's very lightweight. It doesn't feel heavy on your skin, and you immediately see the plumping of your skin. On top of that, one of my fave things in Korean skincare is snail mucin, my snail mucin. I found out about this on TikTok and I use it every day. And when I tell you I love this stuff, I love it. So oil cleanser right now is all I have on my face. Well, I washed my face with hyaluronic acid and then my snail mucin. And then I try to use natural moisturizer. So what I used today was olive oil. You can use jojoba oil as well, but I tend to like to use that at night because it's very oily. So during the day when I'm going to put on makeup, then I tend to use olive oil. And so that's what I have on my skin now. And then I also have something on my skin because it's the summertime. And because we don't want a full face of makeup during the summertime, and because your skin is looking good, you don't need a lot of makeup. Mercier, this is the tinted moisturizer, the oil-free tinted moisturizer. I can't see what color. Oh, this one is in caramel. This right here, oh my God. So I put this all over my face after I did my cleansing, and this stuff is so good. This is Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer, and this one, it has an SPF of 20, and this one is the caramel. So I put that on my face, and usually lately that's all I've been using. Now, another thing I do is, I know a lot of times with concealer, I use the angled brush. As you can see here, this is an angled brush. And I also, which I don't have with me right now, but I typically have a spray bottle, and I'll put, I'll wet it a little bit, wet the brush, dampen the brush a little bit, you know, just a little bit, and tap all the excess water off because you don't want it really wet. And then I go in like this for my concealer. And as you can see, I'm patting my concealer. I'm not rubbing. I'm not using a beauty blender, because beauty blenders for mature skin is not our friend, guys. So as you can see, look at that. Look at that, instantly. And as you can see, there's no creasing. It goes on very smooth and natural. See this side versus this side? Okay, so that's Makiage concealer. And I'll put everything in the description box below. But this is an awesome, lightweight, but good coverage concealer. Now, my favorite concealer that I love, that I've fallen in love with, is the Laura Mercier concealer. This is the Flawless Fusion Ultra Long, let me say that again. Flawless Fusion Ultra Long Wear Concealer. This stuff is like my everyday makeup. I normally use the Il Makiage. You can use that with a full face, but I also use it for my makeup, no makeup look. Like if I'm running errands for the day, I'll put my tinted moisturizer on. I'll put on my my concealer, and then you'll see how I set it after I put this one on. Okay, so let's put the second one on. This is the Laura Mercier, which is my favorite right now. And we're just gonna put it here. And as you can see, I just bring it across. This one, it doesn't distribute a lot the first time. So yeah, as you can see, there we go on that. And then we're just gonna let that sit just for a little while because you want it to set a little bit. But I'm so excited about these products because, you know, as you get older, you have a hard time finding products that doesn't look cakey, you know, doesn't look caked on, or doesn't do a lot of creasing throughout the day as you're wearing your makeup at work or at an event, etc. So yeah, so after that, let that sit, and you don't have to let it sit that long. And then if I'll start like at the bottom a lot of times, and then I'll go in And then I'm hearing like a fly buzzing around. So annoying. And then I'll go in and just pat, 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 pat. And a lot of times I take this one all the way here to my cheek area and then just blend. And look at that. Look at that, gorgeous. So now you see both of those are really, really good. The Laura Mercier, to me, has a little more coverage than the Il Makiage. And then now I'm gonna show you how to set your powder, set your concealer when you have mature skin. Now, one thing about me is I used to, in my younger days, I used to love loose powder. I have this Laura Mercier loose translucent powder, and this powder is really good as well. But for my under eye area, using too much powder will definitely make you crease, definitely make your concealer crease and get all cakey underneath your eye. So what I do is once I do my concealer, I let it sit for a little while. And then I take this brush and then I use a compact powder. This one is the Revelan Colorstay. And I think this one is in medium moing. And so I take this and then I just do this. I just roll the brush in like this because you don't want or need a lot of powder for mature skin. And then I just pat in like this. Pat, pat, don't brush, pat. Pat. And then there you go. See that? See how that doesn't look cakey? And then I'll go with this one, pat, pat. Pat. And as you can see, I just used a little powder. I didn't do all that baking and adding a ton of powder. And then boom, there you go. There you go. And we're not doing a full face right now, y'all. I just wanted y'all to see the concealer. And then look at my under eye. Look at my under eye. Beautiful. And then typically when I do the no makeup look, I'll go back in with another powder to blend. And when I say no makeup, I do have a tinted moisturizer on. And I just blend. And I don't rub under my eyes because we don't need to do that because we've already set our eyes. Also, I also like the setting sprays. The setting sprays are awesome. You don't want to make your face too wet and you don't want to, squinch your face up. You want to make sure your face is straight and then you just spray, at a distance, spray your setting spray and then just let it dry, air dry on its own, but don't over spray your face to where you make your face white, make your face super wet. So, anyway, y'all, that is it on the two concealers that I love to use for mature skin. Again, it's the Il Makiage concealer and the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Long Wear Concealer is my #1. Il Makiage is my #2, but they're both great, great concealers for mature skin. They go under your eyes as you see here. And let me get up a little closer. As you can see here, and look how smooth and pretty that is. And as you can see, this one gives a little more coverage, the Laura Mercier. Beautiful, beautiful. My two favorite concealers. But anyway, guys, that's all I wanted to talk about today. And I hope that was very, very helpful for you. We'll talk again when we talk about skincare, because I have a couple of scrubs, a couple of oil cleansers, things of that sort. Well, oil cleanser things of that sort that helps with mature skin. We ladies that are, you know, older and more mature, we want to look beautiful. We want our skin to look beautiful. We want our makeup to look beautiful, and we want a very young finish at the end of the day. So I hope that this was helpful, and if y'all don't mind, I would love for you to help me out and like the video, comment, and please subscribe to my channel. I just started doing YouTube, and I have a lot of information that I want to pass on to my ladies that are 40 and up, and even the younger girls. I'll have a lot of good information for y'all as well. So please subscribe to my channel. My name is Kim Malvo. My YouTube channel is Cree Malvo. So please subscribe. Like, share, and comment, and I look forward to answering any of y'all's questions in the comments. Have an awesome, awesome, awesome evening, and thanks for watching.